So you remember how I said that the wife's car was dicked? It's fixed. We got it. What happened was, she said that the check engine light came on and then it was flashing. Now, a flashing check engine light is a bad thing. So she didn't report any problems, and then I called her while she was on her way home. I said, how's the car running? She says, it's not running right. I said, I figured as much, because the check engine light indicates a serious misfiring condition. So it was misfiring. She got home, and just revving it just in park, I could tell that it wasn't happy. So I checked it out this morning after getting completely knackered yesterday. It's about a little afternoon, maybe 12:30, something like that now. And what happened was I took the plug wires off, and I'll show you what I did, because it's a little more of a pain in the ass than you would actually expect, because I don't typically work on cars. I'm more of a computer guy, as you probably know. There we go. So let's get this open. Alright, so we got the took a look at the plug wires, and if you'll notice, they are now blue because the old ones were different in the other video. So I just put the plug wires on. The problem is where they go on the coil, which would be back here. If you look at that, it has a connector that's kind of a pain to work with. You have to go underneath that loop that juts out to the right and stick a screwdriver in there to move that clip, and then you can pop them. And then of course the new set of wires doesn't come with all these little cable guides and that, so I had to put it in there and that. But anyway, I put it back in, and came to like $40-something with tax, and seems to work. I reset the codes. By the way, the codes were ones I've never seen before. They were PO300 or PO300 and PO302. So PO300 indicates a random misfire somewhere with the engine kind. PO302 pinpoints the second cylinder, and that's exactly where we had the problem. The old wires were, I don't know if I'll actually show you here, because they're like dirty in that. I took my gloves off now, but I have the old wires here. Let me just get them. We'll put them over here. They're all dirty and shit. Here, this will give you good enough indication. This one over this way is nice and black, but this one is brown. And that happened to be in the second cylinder spot. So anyway, it's all together. I would give you a run-up of it, but there's really no point because you're not going to see anything, really. So we'll put that back. But anyway, it appears to be working. Now, when right after I replaced them, I turned the key, or I should say twisted the key, and she fired right up, and it'll idle fine. It idled fine through the whole thing. But as soon as you put any kind of load on it, excuse me, it gets unhappy. And it turns out that that was likely the problem. When I replaced the wires, it sort of stumbled a little bit once again, but then I took it around the block and it drove perfectly normal. No matter how you would accelerate, whether you just do, you know, around town driving or actually fucking nailed it to the floor, it would just go right up through the RPMs without any issue. So it appears to be working, and hopefully it'll keep that way. I mean, we had to put a thermostat in, and now these wires, I don't know. I mean, I must have spent $60 whole fixing this car. I mean, geez, It's getting expensive now, you know? Well, I'm just hopeful that nothing else breaks. That's all. As long as everything else is good, hopefully it'll stay that way and we can all beg our pardon. So I thank you very much for watching and have a good day.